Welcome to Bro Billionaire YouTube channel. We are going to do Nifty's weekly analysis and try to find out levels for next week. So we are going to do analysis with the indicators and price action. Then we'll check the Elliott wave, and at the last we'll learn the option chain. So hope you stay till the end. You can watch this video in 1.25x speed if you want. It will be a little bit big, almost 10 to 15 minutes. So yeah, but it will be worth your time, and yeah, you will get to know a lot of learning as well. So let's get started. Previous week's analysis first. We'll discuss what we discussed in the last week. So last week, this was the analysis that we published on 1st of Jan 2023. There we mentioned Nifty could break 17,774 to drop down further, and then we can have a pullback on the upside. So this was the chart that we discussed. So where is that chart? Okay, this was the chart that we discussed. So Nifty moved more or less similar to this, but it did not break 17,774. Few points it missed. So, but the chart is still valid. Another chart that we discussed in a last week was this one, that it will drop towards 950 and then give a pullback as a wave C on the upside. Yeah, but it dropped below this level. So this chart is not completely valid now. Okay, so this pullback could be valid, but this upside move we will not get same level. So I'll delete this chart. So this was the previous week's analysis, and let's move to the indicators and price action based analysis. So on indicators and price action front, you can see here the price again reached 100 EMA and took resistance at short-term moving averages, 13 EMA, this blue line, and 48 EMA, which is this yellow line, and exactly took resistance near these horizontal lines. It dropped on the downside. 3 days continuous selling was there. It looks like 3 black crows, but 3 black crows at the top of the trend have more meaning than at the middle of the trend. So this is already a downtrend, and it has appeared in the middle of the trend. So I will not give this much importance, but definitely if it breaks 17,774, as per the indicators at least, we will drop towards 17,500. So this is 200 EMA, which is pink line. So currently it's at support at 100 EMA. Break of this 100 EMA, like 17,770 break, can take it towards 17,500 as per the 200 EMA. That is next EMA after 100 EMA. RSI is still in an oversold zone, and Aron is turning sideways now. So it's below 70. Red line is below 70, but green line is still below 30. But it looks parallel, and yeah, if it does not turn up, like Aron does not turn up like this, then the bearish trend could be in danger, and we could be going to the sideways trend. So if it goes like this below 50, then it will be a sideways trend, and probably green will cross later on. Then again, it can become one round of bullish as well. So that's possibilities also there. So depending on Aron, we will identify the next trend. But for right now, it is 50-50 game. It can go up or it can go down. As per the indicators, it's not clear. So for it to go up, we need to wait for 18,060 to be broken. So this candle's high needs to be broken for it to be considered upside, at least till this part, somewhere near 18,270 to 300 levels. So this is how the indicators can be read. Here, one more thing important. So 13 EMA has crossed over 48 EMA. So this indicates a bearishness in the market. Previously also, whenever we have that crossover, and only if Aron goes sideways, then only we'll have a sideways market, then it can pull back. But yeah, if it crosses over like this one here, it crossed over, and then we had a sharp drop in next couple of days. Okay, so same thing can happen here as well. So this crossover carries an importance. 13 EMA crossing 48 EMA, that the trend is still bearish. So that's all. It's not straightforward with the indicators. We need a break of 17,770 to confirm the downtrend, or 18,050 break for the upside towards 18,300. So this is the basics on the indicators front. So let's check a little bit advanced now. Elliott wave. In Elliott wave, we discussed a couple of charts on the long-term horizon, and we also discussed the long-term targets. So one of that chart was Nifty is going to go higher, but right now it could be in a wave 2, which is looking to be an expanded flat correction. So for expanded flat correction to happen, it needs to drop on the downside, break below previous low of 16,747. So if this is broken, then we can call it as an expanded flat correction. And this is what we are considering because there is a negative divergence on MACD daily chart. You can see here price is going higher and MACD is going lower. So there is a possibility for this expanded flat correction. This we explained because we see here there is a wave here, B wave and C wave. This looks to be a 3-wave structure. So that's why we said that this could be expanded flat correction going towards 16,700 to 16,400. We are not expecting again it to break 15,184. So that low could be protected, and based on the fact that this could be a leading diagonal structure, and we have completed wave 1 here, okay, and then we have third and fourth pending, fifth is pending. So the same thing on this chart, expanded flat correction. Here wave C is expected to go in 5 waves down, but the structure right now is not looking as accurate for the impulse structure 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So the structure is a little bit broken. You could say it is not sharp C wave. It's not looking exactly the C wave. So there are doubts now on this pattern as well. Next pattern that we discussed was a leading diagonal structure, or you could say wave 1 completed here, 2 completed here, 3, 4, 5 will be completed like this, and it will be a channel bound move. After this again we'll have a long consolidation, maybe 6 to 7 months we will spend in consolidation after making one more top above 18,888. So you can see here from 18,500 we are saying that it is going to drop towards lower end of the channel at least. So we at least have reached 17,795. Okay, that is the low that we have made. So now there is chance of pullback as the low is not broken. So this way there are on long-term charts, these are the patterns formed, that is leading diagonal or expanded flat correction. Okay, so these things you need to remember. On shorter time frame, we are going to discuss now, like we are saying that this is going to happen. Okay, based on that we will do the wave counts. So this is how I have plotted the wave counts. Here I'm considering this as a 3 waves impulse structure. This does not suit well, and this doesn't look leading diagonal as well. But yeah, there is no other pattern that fits here if you consider the downside, and we are going to break 16,700 to 500. If that's what is going to happen, this is the only pattern that I can think of with 3 wave structures of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This looks wrong. It like this first wave's low has not been touched by fourth wave, so it needs to touch that, and it should look like a wedge structure, but that's not something happening here. So there is a chance that this pattern is going to go wrong as well, and we have another pattern in that case. So here what we are assuming that Nifty will break this low 17,774 and then give a pullback. So for that to happen, what labels we have labeled here is wave A, B are completed like this, and currently 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 are in progress. So final 5 waves is pending. In next session we can have fourth wave heading towards 17,900 to 950 zones. So fourth wave should reject from this trend line and drop on the downside, make one more low below 17,774. It can be very small low. It can be even 17,770 as well. So we better not chase the fifth wave, or we should not hold the position without hedge. So 17,774 if broken, I'm not now expecting a bigger target be below this. So max we can expect 17,700. I'm not expecting now 17,500 to 600 levels, because this third wave's length would be greater if it breaks below 17,680. So it should end between 17,900 to 17,950 and then should start the dip. Okay, so after coming to this zone, if it start the drop, watch out level 17,840 break on the downside, If it breaks this level 17,840, then we can consider 100 to 150 points target on the downside, and then there is a pullback can be expected, which can go towards 18,300 400 levels. So this is one case, and yeah, the best confirmation for this case to happen is break of 17,795. Okay, so this was the low that is registered on Friday. So break of this will give the proper confirmation. But as I said, there are intermediate levels as well that you can watch out for. Okay, the second case is supporting the leading diagonal case. So considering this is going to happen and one more top is pending, we will discuss the next chart. So here you can see I have marked them as three waves leading diagonal structure. Okay, so ABC, ABC, okay, A, B, and C wave. So this is what we are expecting here, as long as it does not break 17,774. So in next session, it should start the sharp rally on the upside as a wave C, and it should break this all-time high of 18,884 in next couple of weeks. It will not happen over day or overnight. Okay, it will take a lot of time, because you can see here this wave took very long time. It took almost 2.5, I think 1.5 months, almost 2 months actually it took. So this can be the wave till the budget. It can happen. It may not break 17,774, and it can keep on going up and up and up. So when is this chart going to be valid? So when should we consider this chart? Okay, so this chart explains that case. So if Nifty crosses and closes above 18,050, we can assume that it is going for new high. At least 18,300 it can touch in that case. Okay, minimum 18,300 we can expect on the upside if it breaks 18,050. And on upside, how much it can go? Towards 19,000 to 19,200 we can expect on the upside if it has to go on the upside. So these are the cases that are happening, like these are the cases that are coming up as per the Elliott wave concern. Do watch the summary that we are going to add at the end of this video. Now the next part is option chain. In last week's option chain, we accurately identified the levels. So what is going to happen if Nifty breaks 18,000? We said that 17,800 is easy target on the downside. So we were somewhere around 18,200, and yeah, break of one level took it to next level, and like that it moved on the downside. So now for the next session, what is the major resistance here? 18,000. On the call side, maximum put call open interest is present at 18,000 strike, right? So this is the strike where we have maximum call open interest. So call open interest acts as a resistance. So this is the major resistance. So break of this will trigger it to next resistance 18,100, 18,200, like that. Okay, 100 points we have resistance here. So market is still expecting it to be bearish, but let's see. The globals are very positive, and it can happen that it can start the move and short covering rally can come up. On the flip side, what is the major support here? The major support is again 18,000. Here we have 54 lakh put open interest, and yeah, we don't have much of the open interest on the downside. After this, the next support lies at 17,500. Okay, so this support is again at play. So based on this, next thing will happen. Okay, so now what happens in next session? We have to be careful. Again, if Nifty manages to close below 18,000, then there is a chance that we are going to slip on the downside. So yeah, this is the another support that we need to watch for. The position will start building around 17,600. Okay, so this can happen. So make sure that if next session again we close below 18,000, we can go towards 17,700, 600 zones. So 18,000 put writers can exit their positions if in next session it manages to close below 18,000. So that's all on the analysis front. Hope you understand it clearly. I will add the summary here. You can pause the video and watch it carefully. So summary are very important. So do make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And this video takes a lot of effort to create these videos. It takes almost 1 and 2 hours, 1 to 2 hours to complete the analysis and prepare the charts and record it, edit it, and then publish it. So make sure you do your part. Do subscribe to the channel, like it, add the comments, ask the doubts. Any doubts if you have, you can ask in the chat. We can answer that. So thanks for watching. Have a great day ahead. Bye bye.